All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to
Hi.
the.
Sorry, I just wanted to
Welcome.
make my presence really known. I'm sorry for
It is okay. Um,
okay.
Welcome to the Once Upon a Read Along live show for Wonder by R.J. Palacio. My copy does not have a dust jacket on it. Um, so yeah, the what are
Wait,
we in? The October book of the month was Wonder, and the reason it was chosen was because the movie is coming out on November 16th. Oh, Sabrina has the cover up there.
it is a face. It is my face. I'm kidding. This is my face. No, not this is my face. Hi. Okay, continue.
So today it is just Sabrina and I for the read along. Elizabeth was not able to join us, but our Sabrina is our guest of this month. So would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself then?
Hello guys. My name is Sabrina. I am from the channel Sabrina the Teenage Reader. I know, cool name. Go subscribe. I haven't uploaded a YouTube video in about 3 months, but that's okay. Everything's fine. I'm kidding. It's not fine. Anyway, I'm excited to be here with you, and we're going to talk about a really cool book that I really love. I mean, spoiler for what I think, but if you want to know why I liked it, keep on watching. And if you want to see my butt, keep on watching to the end.
This is great. Um,
You're great.
Thank you. So as always, we're going to start with the first couple of minutes being spoiler free, talking about our general thoughts and our star rating. So if you haven't read the book, you can stick around for the next couple of minutes, and I will let you know when we go into spoilers. So Sabrina, would you like to go ahead and start with your initial thoughts?
Of course. So, Wonder was a book that I've been wanting to read for like a good while now. Actually, when some of my teachers in high school wanted me to read it and make like a project about it, but I was always so busy. I was like, I'm gonna read it later. So I'm glad that I'm in this. So I actually read it because it's such a cool book, and I give it 4 out of 5 stars because I feel like this book it's a really poignant book in all kinds of ways. I feel that the voices that were used in this book were really powerful. It was really I started reading it honestly TBH. I started reading it 3 days ago and I couldn't put it down. So I am really satisfied with this read and made me think a lot about the world and about how we treat others. And I'm excited to watch the movie that's coming out soon.
Awesome. So my non dust jacket copy.
Your
Um,
naked copy.
yeah, my naked copy.
It's
Um,
naked. Cover your eyes.
I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. I also started reading it a couple of days ago. Um, and I actually finished it a couple of hours ago. But
Same.
yeah, I really ended up enjoying this book. It it was also something I'd been wanting to read for a while, but just never gotten around to. And I remember we were supposed to read this in like March, but then the movie got pushed back, so we pushed this back. But I really ended up enjoying it. It's a really fast-paced read, and I just thought it was adorable and cute, and I loved it. I really like contemporaries, so
Yeah. I've now that I'm in college, I mean, I used to be a really big fantasy and sci-fi person back in high school, but now that I'm in college and I have basically no time to read and I'm so exhausted mentally all the time, I read more contemporary because it's just I process it quicker.
hmm
So I really enjoy this, and I feel like it goes well with all kinds of ages. You know, like
okay. So
anybody can read this.
yeah, that too.
Sorry.
Everybody can read this, even though it's listed as middle grade. So
Yeah,
anybody,
I thought it
yeah.
was yeah. Okay, I can see like a fifth grader reading this.
hmm So now we are going to be moving into the spoiler section of the live show. Um, and if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them in the chat on one of these sides. I don't know. Um, so, or you can tweet us at Once Read Along. So, what should we talk about first?
We should talk about how beautiful you are. It's just when I see your face, there's not one thing that I would change, you know? Because, girl, you're amazing. Just the way you are.
You should tell
Okay,
that to
for real.
you should tell that to my boyfriend. He would wholeheartedly agree.
Okay, I'll steal you away from your boyfriend.
He won't be happy with that though.
Yeah,
Okay,
he'll
so
survive.
I don't really know what I want to start with talking about this. Oh, actually have something. So this book is separated into parts. I think there's like 8 parts.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know they were going to be in different perspectives.
Same.
And I mean, I think it works, but I was a little confused with where some characters fit in. I'm trying to find the one like Justin. I kind of don't understand why we had a chapter for him, but
And then a chapter for Miranda.
yeah, I mean, I kind of understood the Miranda one because of his like her place in his life, but like the Justin one just showed up like randomly halfway through the book, and it's like, what was the point of this?
I know. I'm just like, stress to me was like, okay, we're just gonna read him lightly. He's pretty chill. I mean, I like how there are different perspectives because it shows how like uh, uh, August's deformity is like affects a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
That even like in different kinds of levels. But I didn't get anything from Justin.
I think the only reason it was there was because like it was like a first impression, maybe. That's what I got from it. The one thing I don't like about this chapter or part is the how it's written like without capitals or like everything's lowercase. And it's frustrating me.
Yeah, I thought my book was like my copy of my book was like bad.
Me too.
Yes, maybe. I mean, I could also like you could always go the artsy route and be like, oh, it symbolizes the suddenness of him meeting August and how his teenage mind is all over the place.
It was just pointless. Like
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. And I mean, I like the whole perspectives thing, but I feel like some parts that like some of the characters fought the same way.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I was like, yeah, it was Olivia talking, but I also could like I didn't see a difference in tone of voice between some of the characters, and it was not nice. Also, sorry to interrupt, but can you tweet the link to the live show again? Even though we're still in the middle of the live show, but I can't like open it from the link that you originally tweeted, and I was just worried that it's not there because yeah, when I clicked it, it said the video's unavailable.
Yeah, let me. Well, here I'll give you something to think about then. Okay. I know I did this. I don't know if anybody else does this. Did you watch like the trailer of Wonder before actually reading the book, like I did?
Yeah, I'm a bad girl.
Yeah. I'd seen it before. I just wanted to do it again to have a refresher.
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes it's just easier to picture the characters once you've just seen them there and have like a clear idea of what's happening. I know there's some people that are like, no, I'm gonna not touch anything related to the book right now.
Oh, okay. I think I figured out why it's not working. Why this isn't working. Well, for some reason, it's listed as private.
Oh.
Okay.
I've been talking to nobody.
They'll see it later. I'll have to give me. Yeah, let's just keep talking while I figure out how to get it off of private.
Okay, I mean, I can ramble on something while you fix it if you want.
I mean, please continue with talking about the book, I guess.
I can talk about the book, but I can also talk about you and me. I'm gonna tell you one time, me plus you. I'm gonna tell you one time. Okay. Anyway, the book, the book. So this, I had something smart in my brain, and now it kind of died. But now I'm gonna talk. At first, so I think that if you really like this book, you should also check out the audiobook. Narrated by a kid, and I listened to some parts of it, and it's on YouTube because piracy is life. But I liked it because like you could just like really feel the emotion that August is feeling, and like how innocent he really is, and how naive he really is. And you really get to like feel like the little kid experience narrating it to you. So I would give it a shot if you ever just want to listen to a random audiobook. Um, huh. So ask me something. I'll talk about it.
Um, hold on. I find that the saddest part of this entire book, for me, like I almost cried, was when Daisy died.
Same. Same. I was like, no, doggo! They always have to kill the dog.
Seriously, this is the saddest part. Okay, I think I'm gonna check and see if it worked now.
Yeah, I had a friend who read it and told me that told me that August died, and I'm like, what?
They sit on a
And
throne of lies. Okay,
yeah,
it's working now.
Okay, yay!
I'm
Couple
glad I could do
confused.
that while on the live show. There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of wanted to cry when that was going on because I was like I wasn't expecting that, and it was right
Yeah, it
after the
just.
big fight.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, and I still when I read that, I was still at this point that I thought that August died because my friend told me that. So it's like maybe like what happened to JC will always happen, also happen to August because it's some kind of like a foreshadowing kind of thing, you know. But no, it ended up being fine. Ended up being happy. I'm glad that it didn't go the cheesy always like the always cheesy route. They're like, oh, he has to die for people to realize how special he was kind of trope.
No, I liked the way it was.
It
What
was
was the
good.
other, yeah, what was the other thing I was gonna say? Um, this really has nothing to do with like the writing of the book, but I don't know how it is in other states, but for me, the start of middle school is 6th grade, not 5th grade, and I don't know why that was just like frustrating to me.
Yeah, it was really frustrating. I was like, who starts middle school? Middle school in fifth grade and fifth grade. I mean, some kids are in the middle school mentality in fifth grade, but it's still not the same.
Yeah. That was just a little random thing. And
I thought it was really cute to make him make Augie, like besides the whole fact that he's deformed and stuff, like such a normal kid.
yeah. And but like no like it wasn't realized though until the end, which I mean I guess that was the point of the story, but like when they were on that trip and they were seeing like the movie in the woods or whatever, um and those older kids like attacked, that was so upsetting.
I know.
Like he's just a normal kid.
Yeah, and like the only thing, and like that, I remember also another part that really made me mad was the whole email section when
Yeah.
when they were like, I don't see why there should be that he should be in this school if he has special needs, and the parents should know more about this and what they're getting themselves into. And I'm like, well, and then it's specified that he is not disabled. He does not like he's not mentally disabled or physically disabled. He just like has his face like
Yeah.
that.
And like the mom of Julian, I think. I'm pretty sure it was Julian. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That like it's yeah, you're on the school board or whatever, but it's not your concern about why this kid is at this school. Just let him be a kid.
Yeah, everyone has education. I mean, like no wonder why your child is so shitty. Like,
Yeah.
no, man.
Also, in the apology email to to August and also to Julian from Jack, like perfect, like well, almost perfect, like normal writing, and then get into the normal like text, and it's just like, oh,
Oh yeah, that I did in transition that.
yeah. Well, it's not in the one to August. It's in the one to Julian, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a while to realize that when they were no longer emailing and they were just messaging, and I'm like, huh, okay.
Yeah, and I didn't catch that until I just like read it says one new text message because I just read the text parts.
I feel you. What I was gonna say, what is like the thing that you get like I'm sorry, my English is failing. After reading this book, what is like the main thing you get from it?
It's the one big thing is to don't judge a book by its cover.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole main deal, because in the end everybody really liked August. And like I remember in the beginning of the book when they were talking about like the plague and whatnot, and we're just like, no, that's stupid. And now at the end everybody likes him and Julian moves schools.
Oh yes. We're just really glad how happy it all ended, to be honest.
And he got that award, and that was fantastic. I don't even remember what the award was called.
I was like something for kindness and bravery.
Yeah. I thought that was great.
That was so cute.
I'd like to address that the very last lines of the book, like you really are a wonder, Augie. You are a wonder. And that's in the trailer for the movie, which makes me more excited to see the movie.
I'm excited to see the parents in this movie also.
It's who is it? I'm picturing the face of the person playing the mom, and I can't remember it. Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts. I'm excited for that.
It's my girl Julia.
That I'm excited for, and I think the dad is played by Owen Wilson, I think. Which I can't remember where I've seen him from.
And Marley and Me.
Yes. Which I never actually saw that. I just saw the movie poster and recognized it. Kind of moving away from the topic of the book, and since the movie isn't out yet, what kind of like predictions do we have about the movie? How similar it'll be? I'd like to point out that it's directed by Steven Chbosky, who did Perks of Being a Wallflower, and that was fantastic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm ready for that. I love Perks of Being a Wallflower, and the movie was spot on with the book, so I'm ready.
Yes, I am. Oh my god, now I'm excited.
Now I have to convince my boyfriend to go see this movie with me.
I'll watch it with you. I'll see you. I'll go wherever. I go to Florida.
Long distance.
I know, long distance is tough, but we make it work, baby. I'm excited, honestly. Now that like you tell me this is directed by Steven Chbosky, I know that he is somebody who really cares about the source material and staying loyal to it.
I'm kind of curious if he wrote the screenplay for it too. I'm gonna look up.
Yeah. I'm also curious if he chose the music for it.
Oh, let's find out.
Because the music for Perks of Being a Wallflower, A plus 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 plus.
So he did do the screenplay as well. Thank God.
Yes, it's gonna be great. I hope like they also like emphasize on the parents too, because I think that like sorry, I was reaching out towards something, but the thing that the one of my favorite things about this book is just like the relationship between the parents and in August. I love when parents are actually good parents in books, because like in most books, parents are not the best, and I feel like parents are not that bad. We should, and I just want to see Julia Roberts be a mom. I want Julia Roberts to be my mom, even though I love my mother. She's a great woman.
The parent vibe from this is kind of similar to The Fault in Our Stars as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting from. I feel like it could go along those lines of The Fault in Our Stars as well, because it's got that type of emotion to it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Just no death besides the dog.
Yeah. Which who knows if they'll even put that in the movie? I'm assuming they will, but
yeah, I mean it's like a normal kid's life thing that like your dog dies.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. So before I found out that Steven Chbosky was Chbosky. It's Chbosky.
Yeah.
Wrote it and directed it. I was worried that this movie wasn't going to be like a really good adaptation, but now I'm not worried at all. And like because he did The Perks of Wee and Wallflower, and I don't know who did A Monster Calls, but that was a good adaptation too.
I want to watch it, but I need to read it first.
That's what I did. It was really good though, very true to the book. Yeah. I think.
You know what else was a good adaptation?
What?
I mean, have you listened? I mean, there's this movie based on my life. It's really accurate, and it's called Les Miserables.
I have not seen it. I've seen like a couple of scenes from it, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm kidding. By the way, my life is not that sad. But
so I think the Wonder movie is in good hands.
Yeah, we're pretty Gucci. Our friend Steve's got a covered.
And we'll find out in 2 weeks when it comes out.
I will give you some updates on what we think. But it's probably going to be good. It's probably going to be really, really cute. I'm going to cry when August cries because I don't want to. Really sad whenever he heard the conversation about like, if I were him, I would kill myself.
Yes, I could not believe that when that happened. I was like, he's supposed to be his friend. What is going on?
I know. And then like I'm like, these are like little kids, but I also remember like just even though like little kids are little kids and they're not that like exposed to the real world, they had this potential of being so mean.
Yeah.
And not understanding the impact that it has on other people.
And the thing is that like that happened more towards the beginning. Mm-hmm. And then we have all this like middle section, and then we have the end. And it was such a big turnaround for Jack after going from the point of saying that all the way to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a big turnaround for everybody except for Julian.
Yeah, I had higher expectations for Julian.
Yeah,
but he let me down. Homeboy let me down.
And the scene where they were, I guess, attacked, for lack of a better term, that where right after where Julian's friends stepped up and helped him was absolutely amazing. I loved that.
Yeah, it just shows how everybody just changed and like stopped being assholes.
Yeah, and then you have the couple of people like Julian and his mother who will not change.
It's just, and the thing is, like, as much as it sucks, that's real life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, most of the people in this world are really, at the end, they're really good people, but there will be somebody somewhere that will always be like that person that not good. And that makes me really sad because at the end of the day, I feel like this novel just teaches us how important it is to be kind. And like how even like the smallest gestures is just our kindness.
Did you read the appendix of the book by chance?
No, I haven't.
I'm looking at it now, and it has the precepts from the teacher.
Really?
Yeah,
I love them.
And then it has the postcard precepts from kids that were in the like from August and Jack, Will, and Julian and everybody.
Oh.
Like, and listen to this. Julian's is sometimes it's good to start over. So now I'm like, yeah. Let's see what else.
Yeah. Like low-key, I love the whole. I think that's one of my favorite things about this book. Like the whole thing of precepts. I feel that has inspired me to like make my own precepts.
Mm-hmm. I like this one. I don't know who the character is, but his precept is a quote from Homer Simpson. And it says, if you really want something in this life, you have to work for it. Now quiet, they're about to announce the lottery numbers.
Oh my god.
I've never watched Simpsons before, so.
Same. That's cute though. I love this so much because like what were you saying? I'm sorry.
No, I'm curious about the sequel as well because this was really, really good.
Oh, I know there's spin-off, but I didn't know there were like a sequel.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up on Goodreads.
Yeah, I know there's like this thing called 365 Days of Wonder, and there's like another person's point of view. That would be interesting. I think it's so cute. It's like a book that I want all my cousins to read and stuff, to be honest.
There's 3 novellas. One of them is the Julian chapter. Then there's Pluto, a wonder story, which I don't understand that, and Shingling, a wonder story as well. And then the sequel, that there is a direct sequel. Where is it? I think it's this one, and it's called We're All Wonders.
Oh,
it came out this year.
oh, cool.
It's a picture book that has August and Daisy on an original adventure.
Oh,
And it was written and illustrated by R.J. Palacio. Oh, that's gonna be so sad though.
yeah, because the doggo died.
Yeah.
I don't want to read it. I don't like it when doggos die. I refused that.
There's also 365 Days of Wonder, which is Mr. Brown's book of precepts. And okay, so it's not a direct sequel. Yeah. Okay.
That's good.
I would probably continue and read them.
Yeah, I need to mourn Daisy. I need to talk to my therapist about her.
Oh.
I'm kidding, really. But
yeah, I'm gonna pull up and see if there are any comments in the chat because I don't know how to look at them on here.
Yeah, you have to go through the actual video on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, it's not showing me anything, so I'm assuming that there's none.
Nobody likes us. What? But I'm here.
Let's see, is there anything else we can think about?
I mean, this is something that I really wanted to talk about, and it's just, again, it just came from like me reading the emails from Julian's mom, and it's just how, for lack of a better word, how crucial much of the, I think it's crazy to see how much of an impact your physical appearance has to do in the world. And how, if you are like not normal, you're treated as an outsider. And that makes me really sad because it's true.
Yeah, and this is like a real thing that happens, and the image is not important. Like, looks are not important. And I've written 2 speeches on media images of women, so I'm like really big on that topic. Like, you should be happy how you are. You don't need to change yourself for anybody. The only person you should ever want to change for is yourself, nobody else. And the fact that society and the media and everybody else want us to change is stupid.
I know.
Because, yes, like, like I am happy being me, and everybody should be happy being who they are.
Amen. Preach it.
That's all I got.
No, but I mean, the thing is, like, it's just crazy how, like, society conforms this ideal of normality, and anything that goes beyond that ideal is considered bad or is shunned upon, even though, like, there's August. Like, literally, there's nothing wrong with this little kid. This little boy who wants friends, who loves Star Wars and video games, and the only thing that he has is, like, his face is not like, the normal face.
Exactly.
But he's still, like, treated so badly, and no kid should be, like, wondering, like, if kids are gonna, like, run because he looks like that, or people are saying that he will kill himself. It's just so harsh.
And he was wondering if adults were going to be like that when he grew up.
And, like, honestly, like, I don't. The world is like that, and it sucks. It really, really sucks. I just need to open the door for somebody. Give me 5 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, what were you saying?
I got nothing now.
I know that you got distracted by my beautiful countenance. Talking about beautiful things, about wonderful things. Let's talk about me.
Go check out her channel and subscribe.
Please.
Link in the description.
We'll send nudes for subscribes.
Well, we've only been talking for a half hour, but I feel like we talked a lot about the book, though.
Yeah. Who's your favorite character in the book?
You go first, because I need to think about that.
I mean, my favorite character, I feel like I love the mom. I love the mom. My favorite character is the mom.
Because it's Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts is my favorite character. Julia Roberts is my favorite person. If I could be one person, I would be Julia Roberts. Amen. But I mean, the thing is, like, the mom really reminded me of my own mom, because I just love moms. Like, it takes so much strength to, like, go through all this thing and still remain so positive and so just treats her children so well. And I just miss my mom. Okay.
I think I really liked Olivia.
Mm-hmm. I liked Olivia too.
And for some reason, I kept picturing her as the sister from Rick and Morty. I don't know why. I just did.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. That's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like Olivia and how they focus on her, like, always being, like, not, like, the most important, but, like, not having a lot of attention because of the whole thing. And it really touched me when she was talking about her grandmother. And like how grandmother was telling her that she was her favorite, because even though, like, grandchildren are supposed to be favorites, like, August had a lot of angels. There must be somebody who must look for her, and I'm like,
I think I'm running out of things to talk about. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not good at it either. I'm just like, it was good, it was bad. Let's talk about me. And then people get awkward. And yeah.
Well, should we go ahead and go into our closing remarks then?
Well, if you want to, I will.
I sure, you can go first then, because I'm running out of things to talk about.
Me too. Well, overall, to close what everything is going about, I'm really excited for this movie. It's going to be a really good movie. It has a really good cast, director, and, like, budget, so I have the best of hopes for this movie, because I feel like this is a story that should be told all the time. And this is a story about people at the end of the day. And yes, it's about, like, overcoming, like, being different and, like, acceptance and being strong, but I think it's also about, like, how important it is to have a support system and how important it is to be a good, decent person. And it's just one of those books that reminds you how good people are. So
I agree. So final thoughts. I gave this book 5 stars. It was really good, and the morals and the messages that are shared in this book are so important. And I'm also really excited for the movie as well. So that being said, let's talk about November. I need my calendar for this.
Yeah.
So
November's my birthday. It's November 11.
Yeah.
Mark it on your calendars. If you want to send me something, hit me up. P.O. box down below. Nothing too creepy, but if you want to send some, tokens of your love, I would accept them, of course.
All right. So the November book of the month is Renegades by Marissa Meyer.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for it.
Me too.
And this book actually comes out this coming Tuesday, November 7th. So if you would like to join us for that read along, go get a copy, go to the library and get a copy. Any way you can get a copy, try it. And
I will join. Believe me. Sign me up.
Fantastic. And our live show is scheduled for the first Sunday of December, which is Sunday, December 3rd, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's unknown on what channel it'll be on right now, so make sure you follow our Twitter at Once Read Along for any updates. And I update on that Twitter all the time. Any live show changes, date changes, anything like that is on that Twitter, so make sure you go follow it. And let us know if you're going to be joining us for the Renegades Read Along in November. So
Join me.
that means, yeah,
Join us.
Join us. So
one of us. One of us. One of us.
That being said, thank you, Sabrina, for joining us for the October read along.
My pleasure. I'm glad to be here. Keep me forever. I'm alone and nobody loves me. I'm kidding.
And make sure to check out her channel in the description below. It is Sabrina the Teenage Reader.
Mm-hmm.
I almost got that wrong too. So that is going to be linked in the description below. And you can always check out my videos, which are on this channel, Brunette Bibliophile. And do you have anything else to add? Because I got nothing.
Be a good person.
Or as the book says, it's imprinted on the front of it. Choose kind.
Exactly.
You can't see it, but choose kind.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I'll have it tattooed on my forehead. Maybe some people will finally get it.
We'll just write it across our foreheads.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's just one day we should just do that and be like, okay, I'm gonna show what I feel, what I want. I just don't know. I mean, I know we've already finished talking about the book, but I just want to say it again because I think it's so important for me. It's like a philosophy of mine. The world is full of kind people. If you don't find one, be one. And I just feel it's so important and it's so easy. And there's always a time to be kind. And for some people, I don't know why it's so hard. And this book really highlights and reflects about kindness and how kindness is like the smallest of things. So, yeah.
That is a perfect note to end the live show on.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't follow that up. So I hope
it's okay.
So I hope you guys join Once Upon a Read Along for our Renegades live show on December 3rd, and we will see you then. So bye.
Bye.